Welcome into Egglemania. Woo! And we are here with our detectives. Say hello, detectives.
Hello,
Hello,
detectives.
detectives.
And I don't care that I'm ripping off Brandley Mulligan for the hello thing. I'm just going to do it because I think it's hilarious.
Do it. It's the best.
Yeah. So we a couple things to start off with tonight. If you're here hanging out and checking things out for the first time, welcome in. We are going to be doing something really cool at the end of our session today. We'll be drawing for the complete set of like shoe series basically from the folks from Imagining Games. We're so happy that they were on board and wanted to do that with us. It's just really exciting. So we're a lot of cool opportunities from that you, if you haven't went in and followed them on Instagram or followed me on Instagram, you can do that right now and leave a comment, and I will check them before we get to the end. And with that, you will be added to the fun circular drawing that I still haven't actually added into stream, so we might be doing that live and in person at the end. So I did start typing everybody in there, but we'll be doing that drawing at the end. We'll also be doing some other promo and things of where you can find us going on throughout here too. So we want to begin with a bit of a recap of where we were last time, and we were in a very interesting place. Our detectives had basically tracked, using their intuition and reading an address from a very hyped up clothing designer. They found their way to what would appear to be a cul-de-sac house, and when they were going to make their way in and decided to just charge in, everybody decided to try and flee, and there was a lot of successful chase happening by all of those involved, including where we left off directly, that Lolly had convinced two of them to jump into the police van thinking that they would go somewhere, and are just locked in the back of the police van now. So that currently that is, we are picking right back up. It's going to be a very short time left in the cul-de-sac. Where we are, you currently have the following. You have two people in the back of the big police van. One of them that you've realized has underneath their large overcoat the dressings of a beat cop officer. You have also one person, Toby, you have tackled one person upstairs to the ground and have them cuffed. Margot, you have a person on the other side of a table you have apprehended. And I believe that, Betsy, you had taken somebody and cuffed them to the fence as well.
Yeah. They're in the backyard now.
Yep.
Like a lawn gnome.
So, we're gonna go right around real quick as you kind of I'm gonna start with the people who are further off, because some of you already have people apprehended in a vehicle. So Toby, what are you gonna do with your person? Are you gonna march them down the stairs, or are you gonna wait for backup?
I'm gonna wait for backup. I don't think Toby can physically carry this man. So I'm like opening a window. Hey, somebody! I could use a hand up here. I'm only this big.
I'm only 12 apples tall.
Betsy,
I'll kill her for his next birthday.
Betsy, you see the one you've been very protective over lean out a window to say, I have a person. Can you help me with this? And you seem like it seems like Lolly has things in order.
Yeah.
I'm good, boss.
I think she spots that there is a beat cop back there. Like, we have just caught a dirty cop, and she's just gonna be like, Lolly, you're getting gold stars for this one. Yes. Gold stars. And then she turns around and is gonna go help Toby.
Okay. You make your way upstairs. You are able to then grab onto the... You see that there's a fire in like a small trash can up there that has been put out a little bit, but you see that was the case. And you're able to apprehend and pull down Toby's person, which appears to be like a very muscly young man who you have made, help them down the stairs because they were caught by, a child.
How young? Are they also a child?
Oh, no, they are not. They are definitely like a 25, 30-year-old person.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm being very nice about that, actually. I think, like, as I'm walking them, I'm like, it feels like this for everyone. You're not the only person that this has happened to. There's no shame in it. He's just weirdly good at his job. You were not caught by a normal kid. It's okay.
Why are you giving him a pep
underground.
talk? He's a bad guy.
Just
I
like
think when you got upstairs, I was trying to like roll him into a blanket to like burrito him and then pull him down. But he's just like going boneless and just giving me nothing.
it's like, yes, this is the bad guy, Toby. We can still be nice to the bad guys. They tend to like us more and give us more information when we're kind to them. Like teaching moment.
I'll remember that when we're interrogating them.
That's the moment that bursting out of the dining room as you come down the stairs. I have him in cuffs, and I'm just like I kicked him out of the room. I'm like, get out of there.
Of course,
Right after she says, we have to be nice to them.
You have the short, stout one that you saw go into that.
He rolls real
Oh my
good.
god! Ah, God!
That's what you get for being on the wrong side of the law and not being good at it.
I feel like there's a lot more context. Ow. Okay, fine.
You don't deserve context.
Betsy's like, of course, that's not the only way to go about this, but it's my preferred method. Good job, Margot. Please try not to knock him unconscious. Then we have to actually drag him to the van.
Don't worry. I'm stronger than I look.
That
was
my
in wrestling.
concern. Really? And like looks up and down like, you don't seem to have the frame for it. But I'll take your word for that.
That's what I want them to think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just like getting them getting them out the door towards the van. Where's the car?
You bring them out to the vehicle. You can easily
What?
just chuck them into the back of the wagon that they dived into. You have two assailants that you then open the door and throw them in.
Yeah. I think I think like they get them in there and Betsy's like, all right, come on, someone help me with the last one. I got a lawn gnome out back. Implying that she's done this before.
Somebody go
So
along.
every time-
the old lawn gnome maneuver.
Every time Betsy comes back to the van, I'm just having full-on conversations with the guys in the back. Like, it's really fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna work out just fine.
You know, Lolly, you're a good listener. Thank you. That really lifts my spirits.
The one that
I'm
you
shoving the
convinced
stout guy in the back of the van, but I still do that thing where I make sure he doesn't hit his head.
the one you convinced so thoroughly to jump in still kind of thinks that you're somehow on their side a little bit on this because it was so
Somehow gonna get them
successful.
out of it.
Yep. That okay. I don't get the plan, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And Betsy's like to Toby, like, see, and this is another method. She didn't even have to wrestle anyway at all. She just talks.
So who's going with Betsy to the back?
I'll get the gnome.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go with her.
Scapone, Betsy, you back around the edge. When you come back around the scene, you don't see a person. You, in fact, see on the fence, on the lower side of the fence, two things. You see a broken pair of your handcuffs, Betsy. It seems like they are mangled a little bit, in fact. And also, kind of hung up on a fence, you see the mask that the person was wearing.
Oh shit! He Houdini'd. Did you catch a magician again?
I don't think so. She's gonna look at the mangled handcuffs. Does this look like someone who had like super strength type stuff going on?
It looks like these handcuffs were ripped apart.
Yeah, she's gonna go, yeah, damn it. Guy had powers and I didn't clock it.
Damn.
So you can definitely
I'm
tell.
gonna go for the mask though. I'm gonna grab maybe we can get DNA off the mask. You never know.
Yes. Okay. So like,
I'm gonna put gloves on.
Glove on. Yes. Gloves. Baggy.
One
yes.
finger just waving in the wind.
I would say you already had a glove on.
All right. So
Yeah. No, I put a glove over my leather glove.
They will
Doubles
not
up
trace
with
me
it.
to this scene.
You add a glove to your gloveness, and Exhibit feels great about it. And then from there, you take and are able to pick up the mask. No problems, no thing. So from here, you have 2 locations that I'm going to give you some space into roll on. You can either do something in that backyard where you are now. You also have the ability to do a little bit in the house.
Okay.
And if anybody would like to say they're doing it and roll, we're going to go with it. Tell me what you're
I'm
rolling.
holding down the fort.
Yeah,
Bring
hold
me the
men
bad
down.
guys.
You dealing with the men? Shocking.
I mean, I think when we got here, everyone was inside.
But
And
we
I feel
don't
like
know
Betsy
exactly
would be like, this guy's gone, he's escaped. I think she's heading back inside to like look over the scene.
All right, so you're going to go inside. Scapone, you're still in the back. You staying there? You going inside?
I'm gonna do a thing I don't do often. Boss, what should I do? Well, it hurts to say it.
Well,
I think Betsy is genuinely like, her face picks up a little bit, like, oh my gosh, she did the thing. But then she's trying to like not.
Yeah, and I
Don't
mean,
get too excited. She won't do it again.
Fucking tell Toby I said anything.
No, of course not.
Toby's just listening on top of the stairs.
Honestly, just give this backyard a once over. Make sure that there's not something we're missing, and then follow me inside. Okay?
Hell yeah, boss.
Awesome. You each get a roll. Each one of you get a roll in your current situation and whereabouts. Betsy, you get one inside. Scapone, you get one in the back. Toby, you get one out near the front outside of the vehicle. And Lolly, you can take an action with the 4 people currently in the vehicle with you.
Shoot him.
Perfect. Shoot him.
A smile.
All right.
Can I charm this backyard?
I don't know that you can. You can describe how you're doing that or why, I guess.
All right, let me think on it. I won't go first then.
Okay.
What are we rolling for this?
So
Just,
you can choose to do one kind of thing while you're in your space. So if you want to roll something, you want to look for something, you want to do something, and it can, I can tell if it needs a roll or not. We're gonna go with it.
I think Betsy's gonna check that front room where like they all seemed to be before they scattered.
Awesome.
Just looking for evidence, like what were they doing here? Was there illegal activity happening? Why were they meeting in this house? Just like general, what is this? What's happening? Why were they booking it?
In the front room, doesn't need a roll, in fact, at all. You see that out on a coffee table, which appears like there was coffee cups all around a little bit. So, you count 4 coffee cups sitting there on the table. You do see that in the middle of the table, there is an advertisement, a large poster. It is advertising what appears to be a large wrestling event in 2 days' time.
Okay, so that's the one we kind of already know about. All right. Wrestling event.
It does have something you don't have.
Ooh, please.
It has an address.
Nice. We don't have to sick lolly on this person anymore.
Oh, I will be stuck because you left me in the truck with a whole bunch of men.
Ooh, this is good. Okay.
There's gossip to be had, names to drop, and flirting and numbers to acquire.
There is a lot of things you could do with that, weirdly as that sounds, and I feel it sounds weirder every time I say stuff like that.
Okay.
But you have this to take with you. You can analyze it further later with your evidence.
Okay.
All right. So, Scapone, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, I've thoroughly looked over the backyard, and it doesn't seem like I can charm anything out here. So basically, I just want to see if, like, he left, like, footprints, like, just any evidence of, like, what he might have left trying to get out and gone. Just, like, which way he went, evidence and such.
So I'd like you to roll and try to make some determinations. Let me know what you're going to roll to do this investigation here.
God, what would I roll to do? I mean, it's going to be the same number of dice, but probably Instinct? Because, observational.
Okay, yeah, go with instinct.
Yeah. All right. Well, because I'm always checking the exits myself anyway, so instinctually. A 4!
Okay. You think to yourself, I know where he was. I know he was in this spot by what Betsy said. So you go to the spot, like that spot.
If I was this guy, and I'm like,
You don't necessarily see where they went. But as soon as you step over there, you hear a crunch under your feet.
Oh shit! And I look, I move my feet. I mean, I don't step. It's like I step back into where my foot was before, so I don't step on something else.
Okay, so you move a foot back. Do you lift the foot that's like crunchy on the ground?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like if the foot went down crunch, I'd be like,
Okay. You notice shells under your feet.
Eggshells. I assume eggshells.
They are eggshells.
Shells. Oh, my brain and her brain. Oh, I think I'm having a eureka moment, boss.
In your head, you hear like the nagging Betsy voice. You gotta call it when there's eggshells.
Dad, get the eggshell! Alert! Yellow alert! Eggshells!
Okay. Well, you hear an alert or before, dependent. Toby, what do you decide to do in your space here?
What space? Can you remind me what my space was?
You're in front of the house, outside of the vehicle, so you kind of have the front view of this space.
Okay. Can I open the garage?
Yes, you can. That even doesn't need a roll. So you go to the garage and you open it up. You see inside a very large, like oversized, bright orange Jeep.
Oh, Nickelodeon orange. That's not my voice. Hold on. Nickelodeon orange.
Since you have that, I will give you another, if you want to go for another action, because you kind of ended up in this space that we hadn't come up yet.
I know this is okay. I know this wasn't the area that I'm in, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna investigate the Jeep first, if that's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to roll? This will be a roll one.
Okay. I was gonna go for training. I think since we're the throes of an official investigation.
Perfect.
Now. 2 6s.
Oh, that's amazing. So crits. We like this. So we're gonna give you a very thorough. You are amazingly thorough.
Well, hold on. I don't have any points in training, so with a disadvantage, it was a 6. I don't know if that counts still. As
You'll still get a full success. So we'll say that it won't be. I'll take one thing away, but you know exactly the procedure. This is a vehicle, much like any case. You're going to go all the way around before looking inside. You have a handkerchief you have that for your young age, for the specific situation to open doors where you're not touching something. As you make your way around the vehicle, the very clearest thing you can see is that a decal that's on the back above the license plate that was definitely set into this vehicle has the same pumpkin icon that you have previously seen on a couple other things in this case. So that is emboldened with that. You also note that the keys are in the ignition.
Oh, hell yeah. Lolly, I'll meet you at the station.
What?
Go right ahead. If you would like to, you can try to drive this vehicle to the station.
And it doesn't open the garage door.
Oh, no, he opened the garage.
I already opened the garage door.
He opened the garage.
Are you on some sort of comms?
I just yelled it out super loud with my big boy voice.
You do hear.
I found a Jeep. It's mine now. I called dibs.
What side of the house am I on? Am I on the side near
You're on the
garage
back.
or-
One of you's in the house and one of you's in the back.
I'm in the front room. Did I hear that? I'll meet you at the place.
You hear, because there's walls, that you hear kind of Toby saying something, but then you
I've
also
played Grand Theft Auto. I know how to do this.
immediately after you hear eggs. I've got shells coming from Scapone.
Sorry, babe.
Hey, because Toby's tone did not sound like help, I'm a child in danger. It just sounded like I have information that I can get later. She's gonna go make sure the eggshells are taken care of.
Perfect. You do that. Toby, we will get a roll at the end of your scenario to see how this goes, okay?
All right.
Awesome.
Bad.
And last but very much not least, Lolly, you're in the vehicle with these 4 people, and you have the vehicle. You're in the driver's seat. What would you like to do?
So I am just laying on the charm, like doing the innocent intern, like, oh, I'm the cute girl in the front seat, like, tell me all your secrets without me telling you to tell me all your secrets. So I'm like subtly name dropping, like, oh yeah, like Mrs. Tots, and she's so sweet, and we met the nice like wrestling lady that has all the nice costumes, and she told us to come and hit you guys up, and don't tell Betsy. Like, don't tell her. Like, just subtly doing that. So I want to do like a charm roll to try and be if I can just like subtly get information by like name dropping and like random stuff.
So, if you're trying for the guy you did before, he's just nodding and believes you. Anybody else will be dependent on your roll.
And then on top of that, and I have a perk called Flatterer. So if I suck up to people, I can gain a plus effect, or what is it? Hang on. Gain a plus effect when you resist with charm. You make people forget why they're ever angry at you, offended by you, or suspicious of you in the first place. So I would like to use that in conjunction with my charm roll.
Yeah, the only one who is very...
And then I gain an extra D6, right?
Yeah,
That's what a plus effect is.
The only one who's really angry in this situation is the one that Scapone kicked through a room.
Come on, you love me.
Why would he be angry?
Okay. 10 on 3 dice.
What did you get? Individual numbers. What did you get?
4, 5, and a 1.
All right, so your 5's gonna be the one that we take advantage here. So, you're laying it on real well. Like I said, that one guy is nodding right along with you. It seems like the other 2 are just kind of like looking at it funny, but kind of really like listening in. The only person who seems like they're really kind of annoyed is that one short guy who seems to be trying to climb up on a little bit of the gear so he can look out the back window.
Hey, no, like, just chill out, man. You're fine. You're fine. I got you.
I'll be chill, depending on how this goes. Oh, gosh.
You want a lollipop?
The garage
and I
is
just,
open.
like, start stuffing a lollipop through the cage into the back.
You do that. He looks like he sees Toby pull out. Toby, you are pulled out of there and are making your way. You see Lolly.
And
Toby,
I just see Toby. What the fuck?
in a large Jeep. Go ahead, Toby.
It's just in neutral. I'm too scared to press any of the actual pedals.
You see this. Oh my God! You see this Jeep roll into the street.
Toby, what the heck? I just rolled out the window. What are you doing?
This
not a
is
bicycle.
evidence. It's evidence. I gotta take it back to the station. Tag it.
Get
Hey,
Scapone.
Oh my God.
I'd like to see Scapone catch up to me now. I'm a speed demon.
Dude, you're in neutral. You can't reach the pedals.
That's not the point. It's mine now.
Okay, well that
And then
changes...
I pick up the radio. I'm like, Betsy.
Eggs. You hear eggs. Shells. I've got shells.
Eggs.
Yep.
Orange Jeep. Toby.
What?
Toby is in an orange Jeep. Repeat.
You hear
Betsy,
the
can we
you hear
tag
the
out?
captain on your comms like, what code is that? What are you even talking about? Where are
Code
you?
You
all?
said you didn't want to be bothered. Go away.
I had to listen to this comms because I was worried someone was going to
I
send something
changed
to
the
the chief.
channel.
What do you just say, eggs?
What?
Yeah, you know, that's my brother's nickname, Eggs, because I hate him.
That is literally a terrible nickname. I
You're
feel
a
like that is
terrible
like
nickname.
in this day and age is the ultimate insult. What?
I think.
Do you not have a brother?
I think Betsy gets to the backyard, realizes everyone is on comms except for her, and she pulls hers out and goes, "I need everyone to get off these comms unless we have something to report to the station. Team off comms."
Toby is stealing a vehicle.
She said off comms. Off
Toby?
comms. Click.
Stay where you are, or there will be reprimands.
So is
Betsy,
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 there
I'm off
next to, is
comms.
Betsy at the eggs
Pretty
now?
sure he clicked you.
If Betsy is there at the eggs, I'm like, I got it. And I'm just gonna like walk, not run. Like it's like just like power walk to the Jeep, probably.
Oh, get
very
away.
easily.
I
Get
literally
away.
consider pulling up the van to block the driveway, but then I don't want to cause property damage if Toby decides to hit me.
Yeah. I'm just like, if it's in neutral, I should be able to very easily open the driver's side door, shove him into the passenger seat.
Mean. I
I'll
found
make,
it.
I'll
It's
make
mine.
a fight roll against Toby. I got no problem with that.
Okay. So you push Toby over, and Betsy, you find that there is eggshell on the ground. So
Uh-huh.
you know procedure well enough. You call in the special agents who come in to seal off the area, and they are coming closely behind as the chief following behind them for whatever bust you may have found yourself upon. Your captain, not the chief. The captain makes his way to you, Lolly. First, seeing that you're in the vehicle, and seeing the rest of you is looking over the scene. So
As the captain like is there, he just hears me going, "Yo, dude, where your shoe at?" to the guy in the back, because Toby took his shoe.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's right. You just got banana toes.
Oh, I see you have support, officer. Good to see you. And he just turns around.
And I just look at there. I'm like,
Why are you helping the prisoners?
we have the worst boss ever.
We kind of do.
He strides around. Betsy, you've been holding the area secure in the back where you know there is some contamination. He comes around. You see he has his hazmat face mask on now as he's closer to you. So, what are we talking about here?
Well, seems like more of the same. I think they're like little egg bombs, possibly with glitter in them from the wrestling. This seems to be more of the wrestlers that were here. We found an ad for an event 2 days from now that we're gonna need to stake out. There we have gotten one of their vehicles, sir, and also, I hate to say it, but it looks like we have caught ourselves a cop, sir, working with the criminals.
What are you talking about? And wait, I want to start with the one thing. Did you say that they're combining eggs with glitter like the two things I hate the most?
I think so, sir.
Oh my God.
Remember in the old days when magicians like would do the thing and things would come out of the eggs? I think that's what's going on, sir. I think they're using the same.
Since that Magic Michael case, I have told you to stay away from the magician beat. Do not go on the magician beats. Those guys are worse than IA. So we're not doing that magic beat. We're just staying off of that, okay?
Oh, she caught another magician today, and he up and just disappeared.
Are you in the car? Or are you talking to the captain?
I don't know how close is the car to the other car.
The captain's
She
in
just
the
had to
back
take
now.
the keys.
We're in the
then Toby
backyard.
can't
You're
go
in the
anywhere.
front with a
I
vehicle in the
mean-
middle of the street.
I mean, we also had someone who managed to slip away because they broke the handcuffs, and she like shows like the very broken handcuffs. So we got at least one person here with some powers in the wind, but we do have their mask, so hopefully we can get some DNA off of that. Yeah, this is definitely a criminal element, sir. They knew who I was. They saw me in the front door and booked it.
Okay. Well, good work on the arrests, and I'm gonna go clear up that thing you said, and I'll be back.
Sir, he has to be charged with everyone else.
Betsy, come here real quick. Betsy, what's the name of the mayor again?
I don't remember.
Good, because I forgot to. I don't know if I said it before, so I'm making up another one.
Anyway, did I write it down?
Did you? Because if you did, you need.
No,
Hang on, I think it's on our board because it's like
It's the last name of the warehouse.
I put his name. I put
What
his
was the
face on there, but
warehouse?
I don't remember if I said it.
Warehouse.
Mayor's warehouse. I don't remember.
So, Betsy,
John Mayer Warehouse.
Betsy, the Mayor Crocker, right? You've heard of Mayor Crocker, right?
I should have, sir. Yes.
Are you going to tell me that I'm going to go back and have a very long and difficult conversation with Officer Crocker?
Ooh.
I
Sir.
caught his son.
Sir.
Or his
That is
husband.
now 2 instances of the mayor being tied to this case. I know you don't want us to bring it up or to go poking bears, and I'm not saying we have to poke the bear right now, but I do think we have to consider that he might be deeply tied to this case, sir.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be a part. I'm going to go and find out what they know or something, or I'm actually going to go take a break. You guys take them back to the station house and I'll meet you there. Bye. And he is
While
just
this
like,
is happening,
Yep.
can I try and get their phone numbers?
I think Betsy's gonna take that as you have until the station to get as much information out of Officer Crocker as possible, because then we're probably gonna have to cut him loose. That's what Betsy heard. I don't know if that's what he meant, but that's what Betsy heard.
That's what Betsy's gonna do.
fair enough. Toby, you and Margot are in the middle, because you were in the end of a cul-de-sac. So in the middle of that fun little circle where there's not really any street lines, you have parked a orange giant Jeep. So you
It's a
have this
nice
orange
Jeep.
giant Jeep there. Margot, Scapone, are you driving this thing back?
Yup. Oh,
Okay.
I will drive. Yeah, sure. Back. I'll drive it back.
Okay. You have Toby with you, and Betsy, you get in the vehicle with Lolly, and it is. I guess we're making our way back to the station. We're gonna start with the police van. You think you have only a certain amount of time to do something? Feel free to tell me what you're gonna do here.
I take my sweet ass time driving back to the station
Yeah.
because Betsy is watching me, but she didn't ask to drive. So I'm going to take my sweet time being like, I don't want to cause any property damage, but I want to talk with everybody. So I do the whole thing where it's like I might sit at a stop sign way too long and sit and have a conversation behind me until somebody's like, you should keep going, or somebody behind me beeps. And it's like, oh, oops. And so it's like old lady driving and having conversations.
Okay.
That serves Betsy's purposes, if I had to guess, pretty well.
Yeah. Okay. So we're in the van, and I'm gonna buckle up, and I'm gonna like turn around to get like a good look at everyone's faces, which I didn't before. I just sort of glanced and was like, "Oh, we have a cop in the back, and that's the thing I'm gonna have to keep an eye on." But as she's looking, she didn't recognize him before the captain said Officer Crocker. But as soon as he said that, she's now studying. She has run into this cop before on various cases that she's now being like, was he there as a cop or was he there as something else?
Is that who called It's the Baker Scram?
You
Maybe.
You don't have to roll for this, Betsy, because you've had interactions, unless you want to get real in depth. There's only one thing you gain if you wanted to go in depth with anything, including as far as a flashback. This is otherwise pretty. I'm going to give you this information without it otherwise.
I am going to do a flashback. I think there, like when he first started off as a cop, she caught him doing a couple like really stupid things, like trying to taste evidence and yelling at someone's face in the middle of an interrogation room, like where just talking to them would have gotten more information. Like, you know, she was there when he was starting out a little bit. Because with a flashback, I can tell whether or not somebody's lying. That's one of my one of my things. So I now know if he's lying.
Awesome. You
Remind me never to be in a
spend an
flashback with
appetite
you.
dice to do this, so you lose an appetite dice for this.
Okay.
The big thing with this is that you hearken back to a case that was a strange case. It was a music store theft. You went to find not that the musician Alto Brown had a really large cello case stolen. That when as soon as you were on scene, the first officer on scene right at the door was Officer Crocker. Hey there, B. How you doing?
Hey, Crocker.
Hey.
You work in this area today?
Oh yeah. First on the scene today. It's usually a lot nice. Like this is one of those. My beat's really usually very easy, so this kind of new.
Well, we all got to learn sometime. Good for you.
Yep.
You see anything?
A lot of music stuff in there. I think that's what they're doing with this place. Not 100% sure with that, but I think that's what they're doing.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't know that, but I think that.
Well, and she looks up. This is like a store, right? Is this a warehouse or a store or like where?
It's a storefront. So you're at a music store, and he's the one at the door.
She looks up at the sign to some place that's like very obviously a music store. She's like, well, based off of context clues, I'd say, yeah, this is where they sell musical stuff, Crocker.
It's great to have one of those in the city. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, no, there's somebody to buy everything.
Yeah, there is. You're right.
Okay.
I will tell you, because of your fun skill, that's where things start to get a little weird in his context.
So I thought he was shifty that day in this flashback at the music store. He was being cagey with me.
That is where it started. Is with that everybody can buy something comment.
Everybody can buy something.
There's always things you can find someplace. You also, I'm going to give you this. This was what you're going to get even without a roll or a flashback. He's an idiot.
Okay. So I think in that case, recognizing this guy already thinks that Lolly's going to get him out of it. This guy is the mayor's son, so he has absolutely every reason to believe he's going to get out of it.
I will make a clarifier. I will let you all choose. Originally, I thought he was his nephew, but you all went on the son trail. I'm good with the son trail. Do you want to make him his son? I'm cool with that.
I want to make him his
always
dad.
think his son or husband, so I guess son.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make it his son.
Dad.
I like where you're going with this, so let's just do that. You guys, we'll make him the son. It makes it a little bit different, fun things. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. She's like, yeah. So she's sitting in the van. She's recalling that this guy might have been on the take for longer than I realized. And she's gonna go, didn't recognize you. Hey, Crocker, doing okay back there?
Hey, B. Yeah, it's good. Just securing the scene here.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Look, I know, we're gonna get to the station. We're gonna let you out. We might make a call to your dad. Maybe we don't even have to do that.
Oh, please don't call. Oh, please don't call my dad. Please don't call my dad.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. But look, it would be really helpful if I actually knew what you were doing here, Crocker.
Okay. So Crocker is going to look around. The other three are in a interesting space looking at him now in your interactions. Looking at him with steely eyes. So
I see this happen and I slam on the brakes a little harder at a stop sign and I'm like, oh, sorry.
And I think she might even put in like she says that there's the oops, and she goes, "Yeah, I don't know if you guys know who you're working with back there, but you got the mayor's son back there with you. He's getting off. Like, there's nothing I can do. He's not going away. You don't have to go away. If I get some information really fast, we could let you off on a misdemeanor. But I need to know what the hell is going on in that house. You gotta tell the station.
Mom, tell me what your brother did and you won't get in trouble.
That is exactly what's happening.
I mean, technically it was somebody's house, so like you weren't really trespassing in your own house. Like,
Yeah,
like whose house was it?
legally, I don't even know that you did anything wrong. But there's something sketchy there happening, and I need to know what it is so that I know what, minor thing to slap you with, Because otherwise I'm just going to have to make something up, and it's going to be a lot worse.
All right. Betsy, you're going to need to roll a charm roll, and this is going to be a risky one.
Okay.
So I'm still Betsy's sidekick. So she can still get her extra appetite from me if she wants. Because we didn't use it last session.
Okay.
If it doesn't, so the fun thing about Chew is if you don't do this very well, I will describe the bad things that happens. You can then look to resist the bad thing I described to you, and if potentially spending appetite to resist it, and if it doesn't work out, like maybe you lose a finger or other things can happen.
Okay, so I have an appetite to spend if it goes badly, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have...
Here's some sugar. I hand her a lollipop.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I got from Ross and evidence that I stole from Toby.
Okay.
You took 3, I think, from Toby by the end.
Yeah. Charm. Yeah. Charm.
Yeah, I'm down to the last one.
I was looking to see if intimidating was something other than charm, but no, charm covers all of that. Okay. So we're just gonna roll. She has her best mom voice on. Come on. That's a 6.
Oh, good.
Woo!
Okay. So what happened? So the two who are kind of seeming like they're indifferent, just kind of a little bit scared by your voice, and okay, whatever. The more important one was the short, stout individual who is looking up and down the Crocker officer at this point. You son of a bitch! You owe me money!
He actually has money to give you, yeah.
He looks at you though, and instead of lunging at Crocker and some other things, looks at you and thinks twice, and is kind of settles in very angrily right now still.
Okay.
They did not know that. So by you revealing it, you set something up potentially bad. But hey, we got out of that, so it's perfect. Crocker, in fact, because of that, yeah, let's I feel like we could if you are okay with it, we could talk at the station for a little while and figure this out.
No, actually, as soon as we get to the station, that's it. You have no more room to tell me anything. This is it.
Off the record.
Could we stop? Could we stop for a donut real quick, please?
I would love to stop for a donut. Lolly, can you pull us up somewhere with a good donut?
Where you want to go?
You know what? I bet you have the best recommendation in town. You tell me. Where are we going, Lolly?
I got you. And I just start driving.
Lolly, you could either go to Glazed and Confused, or you could go to Voodoo Style Death Donuts. They're the closest two. The other one, Crispy Crack, is everywhere, but does not special.
No, that's too normal. We're going to Death Donuts.
Awesome. You're going to Voodoo. All right,
Can we,
cool.
can we just up intimidation by the fact that we stopped at death?
I think it will add to the ambiance of your situation. Yes.
That's
All
why
right,
I picked that one.
So Lolly, you're driving there, and that gives us a good segue to go to the orange Jeep. So, Scapone, you and Toby are driving, and Toby, you're in the passenger seat, still having a hard time seeing over the dash. But you're in this vehicle, and the idea was that you were going to go back to the station. Is that where you're headed?
Nope. I'm gonna take a few side streets. I mean, there's nobody following us. We didn't go with the van, so like very quickly, I'm gonna I'll pull over somewhere that doesn't have obvious like houses and stuff or people, and I'm like, okay, we're fucking ransacking this van. I don't have a good feeling about what's going on.
Up top.
I don't. Yeah. Reluctantly
Ow.
high five.
That's exactly what I was hoping we would do.
We're gonna see if this whatever evidence we find should go back to the station or not.
All right.
So
All
I think
right.
I want a bad feeling. I don't trust authority. I don't know.
Toss
why
me
I'm
in the
so
trunk.
You have activated a clock. So
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
you've
a bomb.
activated a clock. So you can make a choice what you want to do first, and depending on how well and how quickly you go with this is how this is going to go.
Well, glove compartment immediately.
All right, going with the glove.
okay.
All right, glove compartment is locked. You can roll to break it.
Oh yeah. What would I? What?
Or you can roll two things. You can if you wanna, you can roll to do a couple things. So tell me how you want to roll to get in there.
I mean, hear me out. Lock picking is just charming a lock into opening.
With a
So it
stick.
feels like something that you think I don't have lock picks on me?
I'm very clear that you probably have lockpicks on you.
Yeah. So I would love to try and charm the lock open with a couple of tools.
Cool. This is going to be real simple. So go right ahead and roll.
Okay. That one's cocked. It's 2 1s.
All right. You.
Oh my god.
I'm missing a finger. It's my
Argo.
picking finger.
So
That was
you-
embarrassing.
You stick what appears to be a hairpin that you carry. That's your special hairpin that is currently then bent in the whatever seems to be the most secured glove box in the world.
Punch it.
One tick of the
Wait,
clock.
can I dig in? Can I dig in? What happens if I dig in or use an appetite?
If you want to dig in, you can dig in. It's digging in gives you that
Yeah.
chance to beat it out. So go ahead, dig in.
Okay, because I don't think you're going to go for this, but let me just say it. One of my perks is shady. If I dig in, I can convince even my bitterest of enemies of my sincerity. I'd like to think this lock is an enemy at the moment. And I sincerely believe I can open it.
If you can get a success on this,
Okay.
because your lockpick is going to remain bent. That's not going to change. Your tool is
Okay.
kind of broken. But
Let
if
me-
you're able to succeed here, there's something separate that will happen based on what you just described.
Can I lend you some sugar also?
Sure, what does that do?
It's another D6, but I
Wonderful.
now share in the consequences.
Okay, Toby's helping.
Nice.
Yes, good. It was a 1, a 2, and yours was a 5.
There we go.
All right,
God.
so
I don't like this new friendship, but it's happening.
So,
I'm gonna be everybody's best friend by the end of this one.
you peer over the back seat, Toby, and Scapone breaks this lockpick, and as soon as they break it, they punch the glove box. From punching the glove box opens. So,
And you always work.
inside the glove box, you will note a couple things. You will note that there is license registration for this vehicle there.
That's what I wanted to know.
You will see that. You will then also see a tremendous amount of bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
Oh
Yep.
heck yeah! Give me some.
But no, it might be. It's evidence. No,
It's bubble
okay.
wrap.
First, well, I'll give him the bubble wrap to keep him busy.
There we go.
Go
I
ahead,
want.
you have bubble wrap.
Who is this registered to?
Okay. This registration is. Oh, where is that sheet?
Damn, that's my favorite lockpick too. That was my grandma's lockpick. The other one, not Nona. The other one.
I'm sure we can get it fixed somewhere.
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know, welded together. I don't know how these things work.
me and my
This-
brother.
This vehicle is registered to a Palm King.
Palm
King.
Pomking last name.
Palm King.
Like pomegranate.
If it not for nothing, but this the back of this Jeep also got a bumper sticker or something of a pumpkin. I think that was something important before.
Damn. Okay. Okay. We went for the glove box. Check on. You're small.
Okay,
And
I'm
he's
growing.
also got chucked in the back because you chucked him in the back.
I did. Check under the seats.
All right,
You got little hands.
You just see like my legs sticking up from behind the.
Yeah, I think
So
I'll
I'm
grab
just
his legs and be like, this way.
So
This way.
They used
So
to do
I'm
this to
gonna
me in school.
I'm going to describe a Jeep. So this is kind of, I might make sure we designate here. You have front bucket seats that do have an under. You have back seats that don't have an under that you can get to. And you have an open air trunk that you can see over those back seats into that open air trunk. That is your spatial awareness in this situation. Just so
Can
we
you
know.
remove the back seats from this Jeep? Because I know some Jeeps, like, you can take seats out and stuff. Because I'm wondering if something can come out, then we can
But like
remove
lay
the
them
seat.
all down so you could like lay
Yeah,
down.
or in the cracks in between.
You see handles that are very easy without rolling or anything. The handles that you would normally see in a vehicle to move seats around. So you can move seats around, and you can also get deeper if you want to get deeper than that.
Well, he's going under, and I'll get deeper.
Okay.
You know, sometimes they hide stuff in the chairs. You might need to like. cut
Sometimes
these
things
open.
fall out of pockets and go in between the cracks,
Yeah, like my wallets.
or like contraband.
Okay.
Okay.
While you're digging, Betsy's mom voice in the back of your head again. Anything fragile could be eggs.
I'm definitely not listening to that.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I heard something.
Yeah, something in my head. I got a headache now.
I've been having weird voices in my head.
Yeah. It's like
Toby.
Yoda.
I think the precinct is haunted.
Toby, because when you say that, you hear a very distinct voice. There's more to there than that. That same voice that you heard the other night. Just poking in a little bit in your own earshot.
Okay. Did you hear that one? There's another one.
What? No. What? No. What are you talking
No.
about?
Nothing.
Okay,
It was
so, like,
nothing.
My hand is like my good hand is stuffed in, like between a seat, trying to reach to see if there's anything.
My face is
And then I
turning
remember
red.
that I have a flashlight, and I probably should be using that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you might want to use the flashlight.
Yeah, because putting
All
my
right.
hand in things blind got me in trouble before.
So this is tick two. Tick two, you are doing two different things here at the same time. It's very reasonable. You're looking under. There's really nothing seemingly underneath this floor. And in fact, because you're down there, now, looking at this so deep, that floor looks immaculate. They keep this vehicle looks very well taken care of and upholstered. So it's nice and pristine in there.
It's clean down here. And that's exactly what's so strange about it.
Yeah, it looks like it was very quickly cleaned.
Someone detailed this car.
All right.
Did you find anything?
I'm looking back in my memory about Jeeps. And I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else. The thing I know is that Jeeps, a lot of Jeeps will have like, you can actually open up a hole in the floor of the Jeep because it lets water run out because they're like beach cars, like with water and stuff. So I'm just trying to think of like any other hidden spots that things would be.
And this because everyone's going to give you this, we'll say this, because you know that fun little hole thing, that tends to be in the back, where they also have a spare tire and things.
Fuck, a spare tire. Yeah, I'm going to go back there. Shit, yeah. I'm going to do that. I mean, we're parked, so I'm just going to like go around and look in the back trunk like, oh, I'm just looking for my stuff in the back of my car.
Okay. You very strangely see that there is a lock on the spare tire compartment.
And I broke my lockpick.
You did. This one is a little bit different, and it has a 4-wheel number combination.
Oh. Toby, are you good with numbers?
Depends. I know game codes and stuff.
Oh, wait. Okay, that would...
What are you
Can I
trying to do?
There's a 4-number lock code. Let's see.
Oh. Do you want to just...
5337.
Oh. Where did you get that number?
It's the number code on your phone for the word Jeep. And I thought, well, these guys didn't look particularly smart. But I don't know. So there's a lock on it. Does that mean it's affixed and can't be removed at all, or like?
It's not like a padlock kind of lock. It seems to be a latch lock built in that you need to have the 4 digits to open and to de-lock within that door.
Right, but the thing that the supposed spare tire is on is affixed to the it was made attached to the car. You can't just take that whole thing off.
No,
there's only one point of contact.
It's
here?
a door, basically. You have a door.
Yeah, I mean,
basically.
I could take the door, but that's kind of noticeable. So okay. Trying to think if there's what we would have anything. There was 4 guys.
Well, are there any stores nearby? Like a grocery store or a bodega?
Does anybody have do I see a shed in someone's backyard nearby?
You're down a back street, and actually this is a great time because its clock is ringing. So, what happens?
Oh, okay.
As you are down, you pulled down these side streets to not be observed and things like that. You hear a screech at the other end of the street you had come down. You see very clearly barreling down towards you another big pumpkin-colored Jeep barreling its way to you right now.
No, they might know the code.
They're here to recover evidence.
Oh, we don't know that. Let's ask them.
No, I'm putting the registration in my pocket, this and that. I want to do something stupid.
You want to hit their car with our car?
No, I want to stand where the lock would be and not move to the last second, so they hit the back tire, and maybe it'll pop it open. I want to be bait.
If you want to try and do that, I'm going to stand elsewhere.
So I'm going to clearly describe this to you. You're going to let them. You're going to try to get them to rear end the vehicle because it's in the vehicle. It is built in to the back of that vehicle.
That's a bad idea. We should fucking scram. We should take this car and go.
We should make a decision now because they're coming straight for us.
Yep, let's get back in the car. We gotta go.
Turn it in reverse.
We gotta go, Toby. We gotta go.
Okay.
Get in the car. Put your seatbelt on.
I never left the car. I'm still upside down in the back seat.
Okay, get right side up. Put your seatbelt on. I jump back in the driver's seat.
Okay,
you gotta go.
Another Betsy whisper. Don't let the kid die.
Okay, I definitely heard that one. Who keeps on talking?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna gun it as quickly as I can.
I'm gonna have to find an exorcist or something.
You gun it. So we do have a 2 style. It's not a chase as much as it's an escape actually specifically. So that clock is running. So this is a testament to your police driving skills as you have a vehicle of the same make and model chasing after you. You come to the first turn. What direction do you want to go, Scapone?
Left.
All right, you're going to go left. So on your left, what do you consider your driving skill?
I got 6 older brothers. I've probably been in cars for most of my life. I wouldn't say it's bad.
So that kind of sounds.
I don't think you need all your fingers to drive. So I think
that sounds a lot like instinct. So we're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. It's a 4.
Okay. You are able to wheel around that left-hand turn. They are still behind you and make it as well. Okay. Very good. Next, Toby, how would you like to try to help?
Oh goodness. You know what? I have my radio. I'm gonna patch in. Lolly, Betsy, are you two in the area?
You haven't made your way to the Death Donuts yet. You hear a call from Toby.
Mhm.
Well, Mayday, Mayday, we have suspects in pursuit of us. We're not the
Mayday?
ones in pursuit. I don't know. Look, we're being chased. Can either of you help us out here?
help us, stat.
Please. I'm scared.
I'm not.
Scared.
Okay.
I can't
yeah,
be another accident with a child again.
I just hand the radio to Betsy.
There's also a ghost
Yeah,
keeps
we-
talking to the both of us.
We were gonna go to Death Donuts, but we're not anymore. I think as soon as she hears that, she's like, "Lolly, gun it, Crocker, you're gonna have to wait." Just like,
can I
Wait, but the handbook.
Does the front of their Jeep have like? Is their license plate only on the back, or does it have license numbers on the front? Like the one chasing us.
Chasing you?
Yeah.
You won't see anything from the front. It'll only be from the back.
Okay, shit. Okay, I just relayed like the make and model is the exact same as the one that we found in the van, and we didn't get a chance to see who was in it because they were gonna wait for us and we had to go.
okay,
Toby, good work. You have extended their clock.
I think while she's like, "Lolly, gun it," and I think she's gonna call in like, "Hey, we have 2 officers being pursued. This is one orange Jeep chasing another orange Jeep. Officers are in the first orange Jeep. The one on behind has criminals in it." Like, she's calling it in. Like, we need backup. Somebody go rescue my tiny officer.
Betsy, for some reason, you don't get a response from dispatch.
Just for some reason, no response from dispatch. There is
Something stinks here.
seething anger filling her bones, like flames off the side of her face, just like immediate. Okay.
I look at Betsy. I say, "Go fast."
As
I
fast
have your
as you
permission?
possibly can, and I think she is like, she's so that she's not getting a response from dispatch. She's gonna keep like occasionally being like, dispatch, come in, we need backup. And I think she's gonna turn around and eye Crocker and be like, "If my officers die, you will not make it back to the station." And look,
Death.
And I do the full on like teenager, I'm gonna gun it, but I still try and follow the traffic rules by putting on my blinker and stuff while I'm driving like a crazy person.
that's
Okay.
what we
Death
have a
donuts.
siren
Yeah,
for.
I love.
Stop.
I
We're in the
have-
van!
Not in a surveillance vehicle.
I love the intervention I am going to create. Scapone, you heard that they were going towards Death Donuts, so you know that you can make your way that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely make my
meet
way
them
that way.
there.
I want to be in a populated. It sounds bad to say, but I want to be in a populated area with a bunch of witnesses if I'm being chased.
All
I
right.
don't want to be down. Yeah, I want there to be witnesses if necessary.
So you need to make a right in order to get towards them. So please use that, the instincts you have in your driving capability to see if we're getting it right.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, this is great. You are.
Can I ask if I could do something else while I'm doing this since I got a 6?
Mhm.
I'm a little distracted, but I'm wondering if maybe I could text somebody on my phone that's listed with the last name Scapone. Just like, "I'm being chased down by this fucking Jeep. It's this color, this. What the fuck? You got anything you can do for me?" Because, I mean, if the dispatch isn't answering and there's no one out there, I'm going to message my family. Yeah, and I might get no response, but I'm just throwing it out there.
What's
Fuck
the,
I got the number for Dom's.
I called the wrong Don's nuts.
Scapone, what's your middle brother's name? The one who's right around the middle?
Oh, right around the middle. 1 second. I said...
Malcolm.
No, it's not Malcolm. Alfredo.
That is the one that texted you back. Just simple. Okay.
Great, that's all I need. He's a man of few words. He's pretty saucy too. I love Al.
I love that. You have definitely geared ahead. You make the right on the curve. You hear them swerve a little bit as they didn't expect you to take that right. They are further behind. You are making your way towards there. Since now you are in the fray, Lolly, how would you describe how you know how to drive?
So, grew up in the country, so I learned how to drive on four-wheelers. So big vans, big vehicles isn't
Great.
that much of a concern either, because farm kid. So it's like full on like crazy speed. Like she gave me permission. So if I got the adult supervision permission, then
It's like the queen. She never had a license. You just
right.
You're driving on
she
pure
says drive
adrenaline.
fast. I drive fast.
All right, would you
Still doing blinkers and beeping the horn and stuff, but
Yeah.
driving fast.
Would
but
you-
at
would
the
you-
same.
would you
Can I
drive
just-
on guts, please?
Can I assume that there is like a siren light thing that I could like stick either on the dash or like on top of the car?
Oh, it's already got lights. You're the one
Oh,
you're
okay.
driving already has
like
lights.
Toby lean out the
Okay.
window and start going whew whew.
Only at 3.
You got a 3. Okay. You hit what appears to be a series of red lights. Not only that, like you do kind of have to slow down because there's other traffic here to weave here. As,
That's what I do.
We have a siren. We have right of way. You go.
okay.
What if we get T-boned?
Your-
Try not to be. I don't know what else
Your
to tell
clock
you.
is still ahead, so
Where am I going? They didn't tell me where they were.
Toby, would you like to do anything else to assist at this point?
Yeah, this was my last resort, but I will. I'll lean out. Betsy took my firearm yesterday, but she did take my firearm today, and I will start shooting at their tires,
Firearms.
Firearms.
just
Child now.
blasting
With
at
a Nerf
their.
gun.
Is this with the Nerf gun?
Yes, but this one has gunpowder and bullets in it.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So you're gonna take a actual swing at them. Go for it. I'm assuming are you doing this through your training?
I would say. Well, I don't think you get trained to shoot out of a moving car. I'd like to call this instinct if I could.
I will go with that. That's fine.
All right, that's a 3.
Okay.
Can I help him? See if he gets any better. How do I
Push my bullets into the right.
I'm just gonna be like kind of like angling your arm a little better.
Yeah, if you can like turn the car so that we get that cool like Akira slide.
Oh yeah, I could do like a little like.
Yeah,
you
drift
like-
me into a better position.
If you want to lend sugar on this shot, you
Yeah,
can.
I take away one of my appetite for that.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll lend some sugar,
Ooh.
but I don't want to call it that. I'll
Ooh.
add a little salt to it.
That's a 6.
Oh,
my
great.
camera doesn't autofocus.
Damn, we're
That's a
best
6.
friends now.
As long as we keep rolling 6s.
Hell yeah, Toby! My guy!
All right.
Toby, you are aiming for what appears to be like what you think is a tire, and you feel the car slide and a hand on your back as you do. You take out not a tire, but you take out a shot into their hood. It does startle the heck out of them, so they basically like swerve a bit back because they're not anticipating somebody shooting at them.
Okay. Are their windows tinted, by the way? Can we see in their car?
So the one you're driving is tinted, and so is that one.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
great
That's not-
question.
Which gotta be against the bylaw.
Which then begs the question: who do they think they're chasing? Because we're assuming they mean to be chasing the cops taking their Jeep, but they could be chasing somebody who owes them money. Like,
Didn't one guy escape though? One of
That's
them
true.
left.
Yeah, one
Might
guy
have
did
called
escape.
in reinforcements.
Do you think it was like the whole? Do you think the whole neighborhood was Jeeps?
Is all wrestling creeps?
Like all fake Jeep wrestling guys?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think because
big town.
Lolly pointed it out, I think Betsy is being like, "We were headed for Jack's Donuts. Can you get there? We can meet you at the intersection."
Yeah, give me a honey glazed.
Scream!
Scapone, you have another roll here. You're making on your way to the straightaway that goes towards Death Donuts.
All right. Yes, another 6.
Awesome. All right, because you hit a straightaway, you see at the other end, Lolly comes whirling around a corner as you're basically going to get to the donut place at the same time. Now, you are getting there, and Betty, you see that the one orange Jeep is being followed quickly and fast by other orange Jeep. You also see something else. You see an individual who seems to be sitting in a lawn chair on the side of the street.
No.
And he's sitting far end. As the orange Jeep goes through and passes the way that you are, the one you're waiting for, and your compatriots at the front, he slides what appears to be a large metal unfolding thing out from behind it in front of the other vehicle.
Spike strip.
Yep.
Jesus.
You see immediately as its tires pierce and it careens out, rolling.
Them, not us, right?
No, rolling towards the other lane, which is the one that you're coming into. So,
Okay, so we're about to hit this other
This is a
Jeep.
very risky roll.
Okay.
One of you can either, who is driving, do something, or the one who's not, do something.
I feel like she'd do the mom thing. And just
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Betsy.
And
I'm gonna say this is Betsy's extra training that she has taken on the side in like pursuit driving. And I'm gonna roll training, and she's just gonna like grab that wheel and maybe even like do something with the stick shift there to just like try to slide the car so that the Jeep is gonna go past them.
Go for it.
Okay.
hit the e-brake. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Tokyo
so
Drift.
training, I have 2, so I roll 2 dice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
My higher one is a 4.
Okay.
I'm
it
your
is
sidekick.
It is a success. Good.
Yep.
So, what you are able to basically grab the wheel quickly and jerk it in a direction, which means that you and your compatriots in the police van go through the outdoor seating of the Dead Donuts, and are knocking now. Lolly, you see the hanging from the windshield wipers are decorative voodoo dolls that were adorning the canopy. There are now in there. And on the other side, you see, because of that, you see the other side roll across the street and into what appears to be a bodega.
Oh no!
Hey.
Bodega, the cats.
Scapone, also, when you were going by, you did see, very quickly and very odd, Alfredo just waved to you as you passed, sitting
You know
from a
what?
lawn chair.
You know what, man? Family. You know what? Just like
Watch your
Fast and
brother
Furious.
in a lawn chair.
Family.
Gabagool.
Go. It's like Olive Garden, Fast and Furious.
Okay.
You know that's your brother.
No one
Nobody
else needs to
does.
know. No one needs to know. And I'll be like, wow.
You're
what
lucky I
crazy
own a
weird
spike
thing that
strip.
happened.
Okay.
Wow. This town's crazy.
That guy looked a little bit like you.
With
Everybody looks a little bit like me. I got that face.
with the established fact that Betsy knows who Margot is and has probably read the police reports extensively.
Don't talk about all my reports.
Does she recognize Alfredo? Do you want me to roll for it somehow?
We're gonna say that you were farther away than really is like you, unless you held up, you were rocking binoculars for this. It was a little far away on that idea.
Okay. But yeah, so we come to a stop. Betsy is gonna shout something at Lolly about like, don't let anyone out of this vehicle. And she's gonna book it to where the Jeep crashed, because she can't trust that she can call anyone to handle the fact that a Jeep just crashed into the bodega. And she's like, somebody could be inside, they could be injured, there could be perps I need to like grab. Like, so she's booking it to the bodega.
Have an adrenaline crash out. like,
Like-
like we almost
Now
just got in an
it's time to
accident.
eat your candy. Ride it out. You'll be okay.
Okay, so
You
you're
took my
running.
pop rocks.
You're running to the bodega. Other orange vehicle. Anybody doing anything? You've
I
seen this happen.
wanted to be like, we didn't get hit by this trip, and I wanted to be like, she kind of did that cool, like Fast and Furious, where you like it's a spin drift and it parallel parks really nicely. So like she's parked. They're safe.
I'm gonna give you that.
I'm just like, hey, you know.
So you now are staring, because you turned around basically, at the bodega, which currently has an orange vehicle inside of it, upside down. Now,
So I'm gonna do again a thing I don't usually do, but it's a weird kind of day. I'm gonna ask Toby his opinion. I don't want to leave the Jeep alone because we never got into the back and all that, but I don't want to leave Betsy without backup. What do you want to do?
If you want to stick with the car, I'll go down and provide some backup for Betsy.
Okay.
Toby,
Okay. Good shooting out there, kid.
Toby,
Up top.
Toby, before you open the door, you hear another voice again, real quick. Do you know where the gas tank is on a Jeep? And with that, Betsy, before you are able to get across the street, there is a large explosion inside the bodega as that vehicle goes kaboom.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna wait for it to like finish kabooming. She's gonna call out everybody back, keep civilians back, and she's gonna see if there's anyone like alive inside the bodega. Did they kill
Boss,
the
was
bodega
that
cat?
you?
So you will see immediately a cat run out of the bodega.
Oh,
We're
thank
just
God.
fine. We're just fine.
All right,
We're
let's
fine.
get out of
That was
here.
her
Okay.
biggest concern. Is there a bodega cat? Is it
We're
okay?
all right.
They
And
seemingly
a job
have,
well done, y'all.
They seemingly have run across the way and into the open arms of an old lady at Death Donuts, who's just like there and observing the situation.
Okay.
Congrats on your cat, lady.
You see that basically the front half of this car is like poof and gone, and if there were people there, they're not there now.
Okay.
One other thing of very specific note, you see out the back where it kind of blew off the back doors. You've been around a long time. Did you and the kids and Bob ever have the house before everything went bad? Did the house ever get egged?
Yeah. I feel like that's like one of those things that like when eggs became illegal, she was like, it's weird. I kind of miss it. Like it's not happening on Halloween anymore. Like that's weird.
It's bringing back some nostalgia, as you can see clearly. Egg splatter like all over from the back of that vehicle in like lots of directions.
Okay, I think that stops her. Like she was gonna go closer and like see if there was anyone like in the bodega in the building or whatever. I think the explosion of the egg stops her dead in her tracks, and she like pulls on. No, she's gonna call it in before she pulls on a mask, because she's gonna be like, okay, I have no idea why no one is responding to me right now, but we have eggs. We have a major egg explosion on a public street. Get your asses down here. Pulls her mask on, and is like making sure that the public stays back. Like she's like, at this point, that's all I can do because there's no one else here.
Yeah, is the Jeep, is it a hardtop Jeep or one of those like convertible canvas back Jeeps?
It's one of the nice new hard toppy kind of versions, though the other one clearly does not have a top anymore. Betsy, because you were on there, you get a very quick. Shit, I'm sending people. It's fine.
It's not fun.
We're gonna have a talk later.
I come on over and be like, there's been property damage.
I'm gonna go and be like, a cat almost died.
No, not the cat.
Is Officer Crocker all right?
Yeah, he's in the van.
Good.
I don't know. I haven't checked yet.
Are you all right?
Lolly, hang up the.
Oh, oops.
So, yeah, you clearly know that there is now folks coming to the attention. You have about two couple of actions, and then they'll be there.
Okay.
Okay. I immediately want to look around for anything really heavy, like a rock or something, because I want to try and bust the back off that lock, and then say, "Oh, they did that in the chase." So if there's anything in there, that's plausible deniability.
So, Toby, you see a random individual just walking towards the van. some guy who waved to you from the side of the street before. Scapone, Al just kind of walks over. And he's already holding what appears to be a sledgehammer.
Oh, Al, this is why you're my favorite. You always know what to bring to a party.
Well, I thought that potentially I'd have to use this on that. Well, that's a much better idea. What's happening over there?
Yeah, I mean, there's no fingerprints that way.
I don't think there's fingers.
No, don't get me started on fingers.
Some have.
Wait, okay. No. See, great. Can you bust the back off this thing?
Are you wearing a glove on a glove?
Yeah, it's protection.
Okay.
Did Mom not talk to you? No glove, no love.
I swear that meant something different. But all right.
No, it's about wearing gloves.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hold on. And he just swings like into the spot you pointed at and busts the lock.
Fantastic. What's inside, if anything?
As soon as you open it, something that seems like state of the art for what you're looking into appears to be a large cooler. And as you open up, there appears to be a large number of a variety of different eggs just in cartons along this back instead of a tire. And I say a variety, I mean a variety. It's not just one kind of egg here. You got your white eggs, you got your brown eggs, you have your small blue eggs. You also have a small case of what appears to be 3 mammoth-sized eggs.
Fuck, from quail to ostrich. They're really in on this one. Fuck. Okay, but it's in a cooler, so like it's like contained and can be closed.
You have busted the door of what appears to be a cooling unit built into the Jeep.
Oh, but so all the eggs are essentially loose in cartons.
They're cartoned up.
Not easily transported.
Well, they're cartoned. They're packed for transport. It appears.
But like, if I gave them to my brother, it would be very clear he's carrying eggs down the side of the road.
There's no way he'd be able to carry them all.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna close that back up. Shit. Al, you gotta get out of here.
Mom said we're not getting in any of that stuff.
No, you got. No, I know. That's why I said you gotta fucking go. You gotta go. Thank you. Get out of here before anybody sees you.
Toby, you hear this exchange of, well, you gotta go, and after you see a giant man swing a hammer into this back seat. Muted, Toby.
You're muted.
If I could, just like keep an eye on, if I could really quickly grab like a bunch of bananas from the bodega, if there's the capacity for me to do so, just in case. I'll have the gun out. Margo, who is that? Who the hell is that?
Tell you later. He's cool.
Sir, this is an active crime scene. I think it'd be best
that's
if you
why
would
he is
back
backing
away.
up, and as a civilian, he should not be here.
Yep,
I've got bananas. Don't
now.
make me.
Yep, he's just, he's a construction man. Don't you see the hammer?
That guy looked a lot like you.
Look, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
I was looking at
This
him.
friendship's not going to work if you keep looking at me.
I was looking at him. I remember what you looked like.
All right, we got space for one.
I told you. You can't remember what I look like.
We got space for one more thing. Betsy, would you like to do a thing?
Yeah, Betsy would love to do a thing.
I was going to call her over anyways.
Betsy would love to march back to the van, pull open the door, pull Crocker out of the van, slam the door, and slam him up against the van.
Wait, Betsy, wait, time. None of them are restrained. They're just in the back, and we have an angry guy. Don't open that door.
Crap. Okay.
You did cuff the angry guy. The angry guy is cuffed.
Oh, the angry guy. I cuffed the angry guy.
Angry guy is cuffed.
Yeah.
And I think this is like a fast thing that's happening. It's not like, unless they're anticipating the door opening.
Nope, I'm going to give it to you that you yank him out by the collar out to the outside of that, and they all look at you because they realize it's you who's doing it, and like, oh, okay, well, he's dead.
Yeah, she pulls him out, backs him up against the van, and just is like muttering to him, and is just like, I don't know if you heard earlier the little name they were calling me. I earned that name before you had a badge. So unless you want me to report to the captain how badly you were damaged in this crash, you'd better start talking. You put my officers in danger. talk.
And with that, I am going to undo the conspiracy board. You guys have seen the conspiracy board at this point. You now have a brand new one. I forgot at this point to put it up for everybody else. But it is a good time to see a few different things as you are very close to cracking things. So, you get from Officer Crocker in this situation of a bodega and vehicle on fire near him. He is awful worried about his own health and safety at this point. He describes a story to you, whereas he was contacted because one of the things that a lot of people don't know, and he's had to keep very hush-hush, is he has also a interesting quirk, per se, of related to food, that when he comes in contact with Robin's eggs, he has the ability to basically extend his arms and wrap anything or grab things a little bit more. So he didn't know anything to really do with that, because it's not like you come into contact with that very often. But he was contacted by somebody who said that they had needed somebody with theater experience, which is what his degree is in. So he was enticed to come to this larger wrestling company to do some wrestling with that weird extension of arms. What they said they would provide him is just the means to do the special trick, and that, you know, they would basically act around with their other fellow wrestlers doing interesting things. It's all, you know, on the up and up, all scripted, and in the end everybody would get paid. So he just describes that, you know, he's just trying to, you know, get, you know, a little bit of money, because, you know, being an officer has not paid well, and he also tries very hard not to ask his dad for money, because dad doesn't like that.
And how much does your dad know, Crocker? You were in his warehouse. How much does he know?
He doesn't necessarily know all the warehouses he owns, and I happen to know this one's one that they were down a space and they didn't want to cancel, and I was able to make a little extra money from this spot. So
you were throwing a party while Daddy wasn't looking. Okay.
It's not. It's what it looks like. It's just some things, but you know, it's just all it is. It's no harm, no foul. No foul.
Except someone's dead. What happened to your wrestler who's dead?
So I no idea on that one. So we all had gotten paid for the night, and you know, there was a couple like arguments going on, because, you know, some people happen to maybe make inside bets on things we are not supposed to make inside bets on, and, you know, I may have done that with the guy in there, but that's a separate problem. The Force Flex was a weird dude, because the Force Flex, he didn't have any ability or anything. He didn't have anything like he could do that would just make this, you know, make it all work. So he basically came into this like just because he's really strong, and a lot of people underestimated him because of that. I think, if I remember, I think he had the most problems with Poco Flambe.
Okay. And which one's he? Is he in our van?
No, I don't know what happened to him. He was there before, though.
That's the one that got away. All right.
I roll down the window. I go, who else is in the van? And then I just roll the window back up.
Who else is in the van, Crocker?
We are all wrestlers of sorts. You know, do things. We were just trying to plan the matches out, and just, you know, it's like the only way that any of this works for us as wrestlers is to have access to some very interesting illegal things.
Okay.
You hear from far away, I heard that.
I roll down the window again. I'm like, what's with the pumpkins?
Actually, I do want to know that. What's with the pumpkins?
That's the promoter.
That's the promoter?
Yeah,
that's their logo?
Palm King is the promoter.
Oh, I never caught that. I'm an idiot.
Okay, we went pomegranates.
Yeah, I fully went pomegranate.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was player? What was the name of the guy he was having a problem with? What was his wrestler name?
Poco Flambe.
Poco flambe. Okay. Okay. So you all were in the house just planning out your next match.
Well, matches. It's supposed to be a full card on Friday here, and I don't know what they're gonna do now, but
Well, since you were cooperative, you might be able to make your match. We'll see. And anything else you want to tell me before I throw you back in this van?
can don't mention that short guy. I've got money. It's not ready yet.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Since you were cooperative, I think she's going to open it and toss him back in and say, sorry to hear about your money problems, and close the door, like trying to throw him a bone, like.
Very, very solid. You have now kind of broken this case wide open. That you have at least determined what is going on. That there is this illegal wrestling ring going on that has to do with folks who have powers that are egg related. So they have to have some egg access, and there must be something going on with this Pum King who is getting eggs around or doing this promotion, and or also maybe though you don't yet know who has murdered the wrestler formerly known as Force Flex.
Okay, so I'm thinking in my head, the big fish that we actually care about is the Pum King, because he's the one who somehow has access to the eggs and is setting up the wrestling match, and and potentially tried to kill us. Like, these guys probably wouldn't even be involved if he hadn't like reached out to them and been like, I heard you have an ability, let me help you. So like, what I'm thinking in my head is we actually need that event to go on so that we can catch this guy, because that's the only place we know where he's gonna be. So we might let these guys go. I mean, that's not her call, but that's what she's gonna suggest to the captain.
The captain didn't provide backup.
Good.
Oops, they got
good
away.
timing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
Good.
no!
As you see the hazmat team arrive, and you had already sent a different hazmat team somewhere else. This is the big unit. This is the guys who have like the large hazmat suits and everything coming up based on your description. The captain is behind them, and you see the captain appears to be having looks like a little rough for wear, as he is holding a clipboard, which you never like it when it appears like he has brought work with him.
Okay. I don't remember what the captain's name is. What's the captain?
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. Okay. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. She's gonna be like, Crunch! Nice to see you. I have good news.
It's that Croc is alive, right? I hope that's the news.
The good news is Crocker Sr. knows nothing, and we do not have to poke a bear.
That sounds fantastic. That sounds almost like a raise-worthy kind of thing or promotion.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because I have a plan that I need your approval for, sir. It will be helpful for you too.
Does the plan mean that he doesn't go back to the station inside with the cuffs on?
Potentially. Look, these guys are little fish. I think I've gotten all the information out of them I'm going to get. The guy we need is the one who did that, and points at the big egg explosion on the road. There's a guy with access to way too many eggs, and the only place that I know he's gonna be is here. And she holds up the flyer, which means these guys gotta actually go wrestle. These are wrestlers, sir.
Yeah, sure they're wrestling. Okay, beats magicians, missions every day.
Okay, so
sorry.
so yes, I'm thinking that right now we just quietly let them go. And so that there is an event to go to in 2 days where we can catch their boss. That's what I'm thinking, sir.
Yeah, we could do that. That's a good way to do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Less paperwork right now too that connects anything to anything.
I
Okay.
thought you'd like that, sir.
So,
Was there a particular reason that there was no backup to a chase involving a 12-year-old, sir?
uh, involving a 12. You mean one of the best officers on this force? Toby, what's going on?
I mean,
Don't
the
fall for it,
child
don't fall for it.
who was almost run off the road, sir.
Wait, did you let Toby drive? I
No,
told you
he
that you
wasn't
couldn't let Toby
driving.
drive.
He wasn't driving, but he was in the vehicle being chased. There's nothing I can do to control that. This is why I don't want him out here.
We send Toby on chases with you. What's the difference in being in one position versus the other? As long as Toby's not driving, we are fine.
He had some great marksmanship.
Okay, more important, sir, where was backup?
Well, and he'll lean in real close here real quick. So, if I had put backup on paperwork for an arrest that you actually we didn't want you to make there, we could have had a lot of other problems that we just worked this out, all right?
Sir,
God.
sir, did you put our lives in danger so you didn't have to fudge paperwork, sir?
No. I had every bit of confidence that you were going to be fine, that this was going to be all right.
God, I'm so conflicted if he's corrupt or incompetent.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of column A, a little bit of... Look, Margot's
actually-
like, I see this all the time. It's always
Actually-
both.
Actually, I'm gonna. Do I need to spend an appetite die to use my ability? Is that how this works?
Which one are you looking to go for here?
The one about knowing whether or not he's lying.
If you're using it as a flashback, yes. But this isn't... I don't know what you're going to get out of a flashback in this situation. We can try to figure that out.
Okay. All right. So I guess my question is there something that I can roll, potentially instinct, to know whether or not my captain is lying? Because I've been working with him for a while.
You can do that. It is not a difficult role here.
Or if he's hiding something from me, I guess is the better way to phrase that.
It's not doesn't have a lot of stakes to this role, so you can go ahead.
Okay.
If I may ask something really quick while you're rolling, how many perps were there total in this house raid?
There were 5 in the house. You caught 4, 1 you did not.
Okay.
Yeah. Conveniently had a mask on.
Okay, so I rolled a 2.
Okay. You know,
Still
Betsy.
didn't use your thing for me, Betsy.
You know. Oh, you are sidekicked. You are sidekicked right now.
That's true. That's true. So wait, how do I use that again? To like resist
Roll an extra dice.
I roll an extra dice? Okay. Nope. We're
We
staying
tried.
with the 2.
We tried.
We tried.
You know, Betsy, this sounds a lot like what is that word from the manual? It is insubordination almost. That's what this kind of borders on. I feel like for the rest of this case, you know what? You feel like you need to have it proved to yourself. I'm putting Toby in charge.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I want to do something so stupid right now.
Toby, everyone is going to report to you and you're going to show the fine police work that you have been doing this entire time.
I'd like to go undercover. I want to go undercover.
Well, I'm pretty sure we are all suggesting that, isn't it? Isn't that what she was suggesting? Yeah, you can keep the same plan. I don't care about that. You're in charge, though.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. And so I was debating in my head whether or not this was happening. I think that just as a rule of thumb from like training for years and years and years, I think that Betsy at this point, knowing her captain, just has like a recorder on her running at all times. And especially when she knows she's gonna have to talk to her captain, I think she's just been like collecting info on this guy for like forever, because she's like, I'm gonna call this in. I'm gonna call this in. I'm gonna turn him into like she's like every day she wakes up and goes, is this the day I turn my captain in? No. Like
if you're saying you have done these recordings, I will tell you, and this is not even a role because you've done this for a while. Every time he talks about Toby, it's like that he is God's gift to police work. And you don't know why.
Well,
it is oddly consistent though.
Yeah.
Like, is he your dad, Toby?
Oh, God. My God, no.
But
I'm kind of starting to wish you were.
It's
Oh, and
worse.
can I have a quick sidebar?
Yeah.
So,
With who?
Sir, of course, sir.
myself and Tucker. So I've heard what's happening. I got this like weird gut check. I'm kind of like listening to Betsy and being like sidekick, right? And I'm like, I heard her say, hey, like, we should let these guys go. I basically heard the captain like approve that, even though there's all this weirdness going on. I'm like, oh, perfect. I can like make good on my cover story. And I like turn around to Crocker and I'm like, okay, yo, so here's the plan. I'm gonna let you go, all of you. You're gonna make this real quiet now. I'm gonna open the door and you're gonna leave. But I want backstage privileges. I want backstage privileges.
That yeah, we all get one, so yeah. You
What's
three,
your number, Crocker?
you three you get Officer Crocker's phone number.
Probably in the directory.
He also makes the three of them agree to give you their passes because each of them had one. So you have 4 backstage passes to the wrestling match, which this is a good time as any that you peer your way into the collected evidence that Betsy had brought into the van, and you look up at the sign that says Friday, Egglemania.
See you there. And I quietly hit the door release button. I go, go. And as the guy with handcuffs comes out, I hand him the handcuff key. I'm like, go.
We lose more keys this way.
Lally, do you want to invite trouble?
Yes.
Okay. Lally, you realize after he goes away that stuck to the lollipops that you had stolen is in fact the keys to that set of handcuffs. And in fact, you gave the handcuffs the keys for the pink handcuffs that you own.
Yes.
Huh.
So mad at you.
Okay, so
everybody else is gonna be like, no, dude, she was really cool. She like let us go.
but he's still gonna be handcuffed for a while. You let them
Perfect.
go.
He deserves it.
They make their way out down the street. And you have brought yourselves to the end of knowing that on Friday there is a wrestling match that you now have backstage passes to. The last thing that occurs, after you get everybody back out of the van and everything is going on, you're having this argument with the captain, Betsy and Toby, and one thing does occur in this time slot. So you do have one thing of note that nobody caught on, that rolling down the street a little bit is just a singular brown egg. As it rolls its way down, it makes its way down to a gentleman in a suit that just bends down quickly, takes it in hand, and walks away.
That's suspicious.
Yep.
Hey, get that man! Get here!
Get that egg!
Betsy, you see it out of the corner of your eye, and Scapone, you see them with deft skills pocket it like people who pocket things.
Oh, I'm related to people who bucket things. I know this kind of.
Okay. So I spotted this out of the corner of my eye.
Yep, and Scapone, you also did because you clocked it with them reaching and disappearing something quickly.
Okay. Can I create a distraction so I can follow this guy?
Is he still there?
He has, after picking it up, turned to walk away.
Okay. Ooh, Betsy's in a mood.
Margot's in a bad
going.
mood.
You keep going.
Yeah, I think Betsy is gonna whirl on this guy and just be like, freeze! That is contraband that you will release back to the proper authorities.
He does not pick up speed, but he just walks and starts to walk into an alley.
Oh, she is chasing him.
Go ahead. And as you do, you whirl yourself around, Scapone right behind you as you make your way towards this gentleman. And as you turn the corner of the alley, he is gone.
Captain was right.
What a punch at the air. He's like, what if it's an invisible egg thing?
Oh, that's a true, like, I think she does take that to heart and she just, like, grabs some dirt off the ground and just go, to see if it lands on anyone.
Way more effective than punching the air.
You throw dirt in the air. It lands on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
He's on the ground.
He's a teleport.
Yeah, okay.
Worse.
Toby tackles
And
I'm gonna look up just to make sure he doesn't fly.
Yeah, and I think...
You don't see anybody in the air either, Scapone.
Yep. I think Betsy just, like, shakes her head and she's like, wrestlers and magicians have way too much in common for comfort. And she just, like, turns around.
They never call you back.
They got fancy.
A well-known rumor about
That's...
They don't call you back, huh? Okay.
No.
I think she's just like, I'm done with the situation. And I think she turns around and she, like, I think she like notices Margot was like right there next to her and she like slings an arm around her and goes, that chase was amazing. That was a great job. You kept the little idiot from dying, which is
no, and he did a good. He made me high five him twice.
Made you were super. You could have left me hanging, and you didn't.
I didn't. No, I can't. I 6 brothers. You can't leave a high five hanging. So the captain sucks, right? We agree. Like we agree. He sucks. You want me to mess with him a little?
You don't worry about the captain. My job.
No, but like just like a little bit. I think we're being make his day a little bit bad because he's like wearing a hazmat suit, right?
Listen, you know what? If you think that you can make his day worse without it coming back to us, I don't want to know about it. You have full permission.
Now you're tying my hands.
I should probably warn all 3 of you that we are going to have to go through like a chemical shower before we go home.
Yes, we were around exploded eggs. We're all gonna have to go through.
We're all
I've been in the van,
virulent, possibly.
like a good intern.
But you're here with us now.
Around us and around the wrestlers who are also around eggs. That gets you out of nothing.
You're not getting out of a shower, Molly.
As we close this area and leave the scene in the hands of the hazmat professionals, you all get into the van to make your way back, and leave the other orange vehicle to be taken in by.
I call shotgun. I'm in the front.
Okay.
I'm not sitting in the back. I'll drive if I have to.
As you whirl away, unbeknownst to any of you, the nice old lady at the donut place, who is just kind of watching on, gives a subtle and goes back into the donut shop.
Uh-oh.
And with that, you make your way, get yourselves chemically decleansed, and as soon, Lolly, as you come out of the standard, fully training procedure cleaning process, you note that there is a text message waiting for you on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I check it.
I got the contract. I'll see you Friday.
Perfect. I have backstage passes. I'll definitely see you.
But we're working.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Thank God Wolfgang is stupid.
Okay. Yep.
And with that, we have hit the last ding of our long-term planning clock. We will come back the next time around to the day of Egglemania. And as our crew have broke open most of this case, see if they can crack the rest of it. Now, from there, we are going to go on to do some promos with everybody. Let's see, we'll go from the top left side. So, Lolly, go ahead first.
Hey everybody, Lolly, also known as Sarah, also known as Bluebell. You'll find me here on Concleod's channel for our lovely True Game and Evils of Infericuse, which should be starting up again shortly. And you'll also find me over on Sweet Tea's channel on Sundays for Family Stream Day. I will toss it to this way, to Toby.
Hi everybody, my name is Toby, aka Seth, aka Noctopus on TikTok or Noctopus on Instagram, and that's where you can find me most places. Other than that, you can find me here. You can also find me on the Strangers Guild playing Soulbound, the Soulbound campaign with those fine folks. And you can find me on YouTube at Saturday Morning Spell Kids, where we're playing a Lancer campaign. Hope to see you there. And I will popcorn pass it down below me.
Yeah. Hi, Margot, aka Jennifer, aka Jay Ryan. I'm here right now. When I'm not here, I'm on the internet under Jay Ryan on everything. Everything. It's probably gonna bite me in the butt later on for security internet reasons that I've not yet dealt with the consequences of. But that's where you'll find me. And I'll pop it right over. Wait, nope, this way.
Hey. This is Betsy, also known as Brittany. You can find me as Brit on TikTok. That's mostly where I am. I'm hoping to open a YouTube soon, but right now it's just TikTok.
Awesome. And I am Concleod, the Donut Dungeon Master, evil GM, here of our Chew fun times in this really cool game. We want to thank Imagining Games for allowing us to go through Chew. We have one more session for this case going into...
You never know. Toby's in charge now.
That's true. Toby's in charge. It could go a lot of ways. But that is currently, we will be back again next Monday, most likely for the close of this case. And then after that, you'll find here on Mondays in February, we'll be doing Mork Borg and trying the Mork Borg system and we'll get more into that preview next week and what that'll look like. And then March might vary a bit. We're going to talk a little bit about what March might bring, but we do know that in March we are going to be bringing one of the first playthroughs of a game from Eerie Games that they're putting together on Kickstarter coming in the next couple months, so we're super excited about that. Eerie Games does a lot of really amazing work. They won Origins Game of the Year for our TTRPGs last year with their work with games working with a system using tarot. So really interesting stuff going on. They do some cool things with it, and we're excited to be a part of seeing some of the cool things they're designing going ahead. Also, you'll find me here on this. You'll find me on TikTok, Instagram. TikTok, if TikTok is still a thing, who knows, that'll be a thing by the end of the week. You'll find me on YouTube and Threads and a few other things like Blue Sky. Also, tomorrow night, you'll find me on Coda's channel, which Coda here on Twitch is doing a lot of raising money for immigration services in Minnesota and supporting those in need there. You'll find me playing a game system that I have never played, which is a Star Wars game system tomorrow night, where I am playing a Gungan diplomat, and I believe we're breaking out of prison. I believe that's what we're doing tomorrow. Right. Last conversation, that's what it looks like. But we're raising money for a cause to help people with kindness. Kindness is what the world needs right now, and I am a big proponent of making that happen. So that's how we keep things awesome. You'll find me also on our Discord, so if you want to go to Discord, if you've never been to our Discord, hey, shoot a message. We'll get you on the Discord. It's a cool place. We talk, try to make it a fun community-style space. I will also be at Captain Con this upcoming weekend in Warwick, Rhode Island. I'll be representing not only myself doing some cool things, but also the SRG universe and the card game, best wrestling card game in the universe as its tri-state champion. Now, we have a drawing that needs to take place. Now, in real time, I'm going to add a source, which is hopefully going to catch our catch what we're doing today, and is hopefully going to actually bring up the fun. Oh, that's a browser source. No, I don't want a browser source. Oopsie, that's not what I want. I'm going to do a window. We'll make a window happen. Boop, by that. Because we would like to show you in real time spinning this, so you don't think that we're just, randomly picking a person. Let me find that screen capture. Or wait, nope. Window capture. That's what we want to add. New window capture 1, and we're going to add random name picker. Here we go. It is done. It is here. Oh God, it's way too big. We're going to scroll that down a little bit here.
Ooh, I see it.
Well, we're going to put it somewhere because it doesn't want to do the thing. I'm trying to merge it. Okay, cool. It's up in a corner now. All right, so the idea is that we didn't have too many people to enter. This is the last call. If you were in the chat and you would like to win this, you can by just saying, hey, I dropped you a comment like now in Instagram, and I have followed Imagining Games as well. So last call, anybody, I assume I didn't enter whether or not did Sweet T actually do that too, because I know he was here in the chat. Okay, at least
I don't think he did. He missed it because he was streaming before that, so he didn't hear the announcement.
Darn it. Okay, we are going to click the spin, and we're going to see who's going to take it. I'm going to add one other person. Seth, I know you kind of own this now. Do you want this as well? Because I know you did it as well.
You're still muted.
Muted.
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. I'm making sure before I did that. So, all right. We are going to spin the wheel, and we're going to see where it lands. Here we go.
Wheel
Our
of
winner
morality.
is...
Turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn.
I'll learn lessons.
Is Sarah. Sarah, congratulations. You have won the copy from these folks at Imagining Games. Congrats.
Woo!
Awesome, cool stuff. Very
Thank
super
you
happy.
guys.
Yay! And they have some really cool games out there right now, and they have a lot of cool things coming this year. So follow them. They're really cool. Support them. It's good to meet good people. So we'll be back next week for Egglemania, the real Egglemania, and we're excited for that. So we are going to
Monday.
a couple of viewers. We're going to raid out. We're going to find out who is raidable at the moment. Let's see.
I need to find a luchador mask.
Not a wrong thought. It's always one of those interesting things to have. Oh, we are going to raid Cameron with an X. Cameron with an X is a really cool creator who does some light TTRPG stuff, but more as a beverage creator here that I met when I went to PAX U. So he is also kind of on the network of folks who are doing some really cool things with content creators, and it's just really cool space. So we are going to raid.
Was he at the tavern event?
Yes, he was at the tavern event. He was the one who created the drink at the tavern event.
That's what I was getting at.
Yes. I thought really nice, really cool guy. We might actually pair up with them with what we do with donuts at some point soon. So that is one of the reasons I thought it'd be great to do a bit of a raid there. And hopefully he's not disappearing off camera while we're doing it. It kind of looks like he is. Otherwise, thank you. We hope we see you next week. We hope you had a great time. Keep being awesome and, stay safe out there.